A probability of 1 divided by 9,109,043,495.
Oh boy! Air Sans. Okay, well, let's first talk about him. Air Sans is in the Arrowverse. Well, this time I guess there's not a lot of. Well, he doesn't really have his brother or a lot of other people. It's just mostly him. And this version of Sans, as Air Sans, basically thinks everything is a glitch besides himself. But truthfully, he's a glitch, and everyone else is not, unless there's other timelines where there is a glitch version of. Anyway, that that doesn't matter. That's in for like a theory version. Well, anyway, the real time is his powers, his strength. Well, we can kind of compare him to Sans, who, well, there's a lot of things about Sans, but luckily, we can go to other Sanses, and, well, if we're talking about his actual strength, sorry, I was looking at his clothing and stuff like that, he said, Animation Rewind, I took this video from, in case you're wondering, shout out to Animation Rewind, ever since Sonic EXE, he put all this stuff in the video, and he talked about how Air Sans, one of his actual powers, is that he wears like the white Sans clothing over his skin, and he tears it off when. Yeah. Anyway, his true strength really relies inside his powers. These are all of his powers. You can read them. Yes, he does break the fourth wall, but the key thing about Air Sans is morally his blue strings. This is how he can soul manipulate and shatter the souls. It just matters if the person does have a soul. If they don't, well, then Air Sans really can't do a thing with them. Air Sans is incredibly smart, as you saw in the clip I showed before this. His strength really lies in his attacks, his Gaster Blasters, and his bones. He's able to fight and keep up with Ink Sans, which, well, to let you know, these skeletons, certain ones of them run out of stamina. Which, well, both of the Sans didn't really run out of stamina in the fight. Now, yes, to be fair, Air Sans does have 7,000 HP, but we can scale his durability to Ink. This is one of Ink's durability. He took a laser, well, yeah, which in any other normal circumstance would basically kill a skeleton. But however, Ink survived. And not only that, if we get to the one part, took a shot at in a crater this big. We get a better shot here, I believe so, yes. That has to be more than 14 tons of force to be all for that. So, yeesh, that's some real strength right there. Or to do that. So I guess he doesn't really need to be scared Ink Sans for that. Though, to compare for, or a lot of his other categories has to be scaled to Ink. Air Sans, in the end, is incredibly powerful, though. He's one of the strongest Sans, and, well, another thing to think about, he's stronger than not just normal Sans, Underfell Sans, well, basically anything that's as strong as normal Sans. He was actually the leader of the Sans clan, trying to wipe out all timelines of Frisk. It was really interesting, but really shown how smart he is, and the fact that how dangerous he is, that he's able to convince everybody doing that. He's incredibly powerful, in case you haven't heard. Oh, and I might as well just say that, well, Air Sans might be fast at running fully. He's pretty good at dodging. Since obviously he fights other Sans, he dodges Gaster Blaster on a regular, regular basis. He does them, which are probably around speed of sound, close to speed of light. I'm gonna say fully the speed of light, because if a human like Frisk can dodge it, then I'm positive Air Sans can, well, not only just dodge them, he dodges them regularly. He faces other Sans with different types of Gaster Blasters. So, oh yeah. And speaking of different types of Gaster Blasters, let's talk about his weaponry. I think you all know Sans. He obviously has his normal bones attack, but his normal bones attack is for this Sans. He has his red bones attacks, which is basically the normal bones. He also has the orange bones, which you have to move through them, and he has his blue bones, which you have to stand still for. Which, not the powerfulest. He also has his Gaster Blasters, which are probably a teeny tiny bit more damaging than the normal ones because his air abilities. Since he's already stronger than Sans, all of his attacks probably hurt more than Sans. And now we get to his blue strings. His blue strings is able to hold the people, not only that, manipulate them. Again, you have to not have a soul for this, but you can also kind of move through these. If you can somehow talk him down, then you can. But if you can move still through them, unless he uses his powers to control you. But not only that, since he's manipulated, he has different types of people he can use, and we are going to allow this in the battle. He will actually only allow one, and we'll use Blueberry as a source. In his battle against Underswap Papyrus, he used Blueberry against him. Now, for granted, he didn't really do good against him while manipulating him, but Air Sans did much better against him. Also, Air Sans is easily able to fool people that he feels emotions sometimes. But now it's time to talk about his feats. He's fought multiple Sans at one time before. Not only that, he's countless of evil Sans before. In case you haven't heard, Dusttail Sans, Hardtail Sans, and even the most horrible Nightmare Sans. Wow, not a good name, I guess you can say. He's able to, probably should say this is a feat because, he has this device he's able to use, which kind of just goes with some, I guess, which he's able to go through different multiverses and timelines. In this battle, it really won't be a thing he really should use, unless, well, we'll give it that as an outcome. Hi, this is Future David. Just want to say that I didn't spoil anything for the fight. I just wanted to say that is a possible outcome for the fight. In the battle I'm doing, that will not be. That's what I meant for the battle. I meant that possibly might be an outcome. I wasn't thinking correctly, so sorry about that. But just wanted to explain that this is Future Davian. With all his feats, though, their course is downright. His errors, as you can see right here in this picture, can actually blind him sometimes. He's also incredibly overconfident a lot of the times, and usually uses his puppets to fight. Now, since we've gone through all of that, and just know, if you mess with Air Sans, you're going to have one hell of a glitchy time. Well, that's each character covered. Come on next time when I make the battle and hopefully the verdict. Yeah, this is my face, by the way. Hi.